Craft with the Eaton Public Library. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an Aurora Borealis piece of art. There are three pieces of literature that I would recommend to tie into today's project. One of them is The Golden Compass by Philip Pullman. The Golden Compass is a science fiction work for older kids. There's also The Call of the Wild by Jack London, which is set in the Canadian and American Yukon during the 1800s and has a dog as the main character. It was recently turned into a movie which included Harrison Ford. Very good movie. I recommend both the book and the movie on that. Then there is A Search for the Northern Lights, which is a picture book for younger kids by Elizabeth and Itzy Rush. Wonderful book about a young girl who becomes interested in celestial phenomenon, including the solar eclipse and the northern lights. So I hope you enjoy these. There are also a large number of nonfiction books by a lot of different authors held by the High Plains Public Library District. So for today's project, if you haven't picked up from the kit from the library, you're going to need a piece of black construction paper, white cardstock, some crayons or markers to color with, and a pair of scissors and a little bit of glue. Not too hard to get a hold of. You might also want a paper towel, or if you're working with markers, a Q-tip with some water. So let's go ahead and get started.
For today's project, you're going to need some glue. For today's project, you're going to want some glue, tape, or glue stick, a pair of scissors, some crayons or markers or colored pencils, a piece of paper towel or water, some sample drawings of paw prints, a piece of white cardstock, and a piece of black construction paper. Start with the sample of the paw prints. Choose one of the designs that you like. I'm going to work with this one. Take your white cardstock, lay it on top of your black construction paper. Notice that the white cardstock is a little bit smaller. That's why we're starting with this. And mark where the edges are. You don't need to have full coverage. You just want to know where they're going to be. We're going to draw on the black construction paper using either a yellow crayon or a white crayon are going to be best, whichever paw print you decided to use. I'm going to do this one. Draw within the marks of the that you used for the white cardstock as your markers. Now, we're going to just draw the outline. If you make a mistake, it's okay, because we're going to be cutting this out, and only the other side is going to be visible. There we go. Take your scissors, and starting on the inside of your drawn paw print, you're going to want to cut this out. You may need to poke a hole with a with the scissors, or with a pencil or a pen to get started. Go ahead and cut out to the outside edge, and then cut out the internal portion of your paw print. Once you have all of your sections cut out, flip it over, and you now have a clean piece of construction paper. If you want to test to make sure that your drawing will fit on your paper, go ahead and put it on your cardstock to make sure that all of the edges are inside of your cardstock. Looks good. We're now going to draw the Aurora Borealis. The Aurora Borealis is made up of lines of electric energy and charged particles in the atmosphere, which results in a wide variety of different colors. Common are yellow, green, blue, red, and purple. So we're going to be making the Aurora Borealis using our colors. You can use crayons, markers, or colored pencils. Go ahead and draw large sections of color and fill them in. You don't need to be too exact because the black construction paper is going to cover up large chunks of our paper. If you wanted to, you could also draw a picture instead. In fact, I think I will add down here a mountain. Whatever you draw, make sure that you use quite a bit of color so that you can cover your page. As you can see, I'm kind of breaking my crayons. All right, once you have your piece in place, you can either just simply affix your paw print as you would like it on top of your artwork, or you can take your piece of paper towel and burnish it if you use crayons. This will give you a blended effect. Keep working on it until you have the effect that you would like for your project. Once you have your piece as you like it, take your glue, run a small bead around the outside of your project, and affix your construction paper to your cardstock. You can also use tape. Glue stick would work really well for this part. And there you have it, an Aurora Borealis silhouette. Go ahead and show us yours at the library website, or bring it into the library and show us in person. Hope you enjoyed this craft. We'll catch you later.